I'm walking into Monday with confidence and grace. What? And gratitude. Good morning. I hope that I have a great connection here. Let's see. California, California. As soon as I pull it up here on my doohickey majigging. Okay. Channel. The power in making small, consistent steps. Good morning. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine, wonderful, because I am. It's Monday morning. Oh, hold on a second. Can y'all hear me good? If you can hear me good, give me some hearts. If you can hear me good. Yeah, if you can hear me, give me some hearts because my microphone was acting a little wonky last week. Oh, you don't mind him. Got to get these lips glossy. Good morning. We're going to talk about the power of making small steps. Ain't nothing like having some nice juicy lips. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? I don't know if Miss Irene is in the back, but if you is, good morning, Miss Irene. I got to pull up my little thingy here. I don't know if you all read the book, The Slight Edge. I read The Slight Edge, and it talks about small, consistent steps and the power in making small, consistent steps and the power in showing up authentically being yourself. Hello, somebody. Good morning. Let's get right here. Let's get down to it. Can y'all hear me good? If you can't, give me some thumbs up, please. I'm going to set a goal this morning. I'm going to see. Let's do 5 within the next hour. Good morning, Rap Reaper. All right, today is the second day of June. Good morning. And we're going to talk about the power of making small steps and how consistent movement. Let me see. Okay. All right. And the power in showing up authentically yourself. Now, I read the book, The Slight Edge. I don't know if you guys have read that book or not. It's by, let me see. I read it a couple of years ago, and it's a very, very powerful book. It's by Jeff Olson, and it talks about how consistent movement leads to great success. And one of the stories I'm going to share with y'all really quickly. Good morning, Rap Reaper. Blessings to you. It's a wonderful Monday. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you for the thumbs up. A lot of times we think small movement is like we're not getting anywhere, but in actuality we are. One section of the book talks about these 2 frogs. Now, y'all want to stick around and listen to this. These 2 frogs was on a farm, and they end up jumping into a pail of milk. And they tried, every time they put their little feet on the side of the pail to get up, they couldn't get out. So, and they were brothers, by the way. And so the other frog looked at his brother and said, listen, we might as well give up and die. And they could not catch a grip. And the other frog said, no, I'm just going to keep on paddling my feet to see if I can catch some type of traction. Now, mind you, these are small, small steps, right? So the other frog, he tried and tried, and he just gave up and he died. But the other frog, he looked over at him and said, I can't give up now. I'm paraphrasing. So the other frog, he just kept doing his feet like this, trying to get traction. And all of a sudden, he felt something in the milk. It was small, and the more he paddled his feet, the bigger it became. And what had happened, he was actually churning the milk and made little clogs of butter. When he, all that consistent movement, he ended up making a clog of butter so thick to where he could use it to hop out of the pail. Now, what if he would have given up too? He would have been dead just like his brother. So the essence of that story is, no matter how many small steps you got to make, keep making them small steps, because in the end, you're going to be and build a foundation to where, somebody, you're going to be able to build a foundation to where you can do leaps, bounds, and jumps. Hello, somebody. I look at myself, for example. Good morning. I look at myself, for example, with me being a content creator, how I started out, where I am today. I am nowhere where I want to be, no ways where I want to be, but I'm nowhere near to where I used to be. But what I keep doing, I continue to show up. I continue to make content. Is it perfect? No, it's not. Have I made a lot of mistakes? Why, yes, I have. But I'm continue to do it, because guess what? I feel a little churn of butter underneath my feet, because I feel it, and I'm going to keep on making small steps until it gets me to the a platform to where I can go leaps and bounds, right? So I said all that to say this to you on this Monday morning. Don't despise small beginnings. Keep stepping. Keep putting your boots on the ground, because eventually you're going to build you a steady platform, whether it be on your job, whether it be in life when life is lifing, whether it be in anything you do. Keep on stepping. They don't like, but I'm keep on stepping. Hello, hello. That's right. Good morning. That's exactly right. You too, Reaper, Rap Reaper. Thank you. You too. Are you a rapper, or that's just a name you gave yourself? I don't know. I was just curious. But yeah, we have to grab a hold to that mindset. And this is a transparency moment for me. This morning, let me tell you something. It was a struggle. This morning it was a struggle for me, but guess what? I kept pushing, and I didn't want to get up at 5 this morning. I ended up getting up at 6. I didn't want to make content today, but guess what? I kept pushing and come on out here and got my morning elixir, and I'm showing up. May not be the best of my best this morning, but I'm here. Show up even when it don't feel good. Just keep showing up. Um, know that big changes come in small, drastic steps, big changes. And I'm waiting for my change to come, and I know it's coming. I know it is. And you guys gonna witness that. You guys gonna be like, you know what? I remember when Miss V, Lord have mercy, when she was saying she won't editing her videos. Now she got an editor. Well, I remember Miss V's videos was really whack. Hopefully an upcoming rapper. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, listen, you keep on writing your lyrics and you keep on rapping. You just never know. You just never know. See, there's some small steps. And if I was you, I wouldn't say hopefully. I take that hopefully off and say, yes, an upcoming rapper. Let me tell you, I don't know if I was on the live the other morning, but I was telling you guys where my son is a writer, and he had moved to California, and he was like, everybody in California, if you ask them what they do, everybody's an actor, right? And he says, I wanted to say something that stood out, that was different. Grab it. He says, I started saying, I'm a writer. He hadn't wrote the first thing, but he kept saying, I'm a writer. He would go to these events, these parties, meeting different people. I said, so what is it that you do? He says, oh, I'm a writer. He spoke that thing into existence. I told you he is the youngest Black playwright to make it to Broadway. He kept speaking that thing and didn't even know that he was putting it in the universe. He playing, trying to be in the crowd. Oh, I'm a writer, and end up writing. So somebody asked him, they said, well, let me see some of your work. He was like, oh shit. So he went home and wrote. He wrote, I don't know, I forget what it was he wrote, but when he wrote it, and he's very articulate, he wrote some little short story and carried it back to whoever the person was that wanted to see it. And they was like, you are a great writer. And let me tell you what transpired after that. What transpired after that, somebody had told him, well, listen, you should go and apply to McDowell. McDowell is a place in, I think it's the upper northern part of Virginia, I'm not for sure, where you go and work on your craft. You submit writings to them. You submit a writing to them, and if they feel like you're really good, they'll host you coming and staying in their colony for like 2 months, I believe, and they pay you for it. So my son was like, well, what could I lose? I mean, free room and board, plus I get paid. He ended up submitting his work, right? Ended up getting an offer to go there and write. So there he worked on his craft. And see, it's those little small steps, those little small little mini steps, and putting stuff out in the universe. And the universe said, okay, if that's what you put it out there. And now look. So I'm one of the best public speakers out here, one of the best motivational life coaches there is. Everybody's seeking after me. I have a waiting list 2-3 months out. People have to get on. Because I'm that life coach everybody's seeking after. And if you want to get on, if you want to book me, honey, it's 3 months out. Look at that. Look at that. Look at me speaking and putting it in the universe. That's right. Somebody on here probably saying, well, what? Yeah, I'm speaking that. And listen, for years, I have put on my social accounts that I am a motivational speaker. For years, I ain't spoke the first time, but that's something that I know is my call. Good morning, everybody. Today we're talking about how small steps can be so powerful and how it can lead to drastic changes. And this sun is, can y'all see me from this sun? Because, honey, I picked a spot, didn't I? But yeah, so that's what you got to do. You got to remember, your daily choices shape your future, honey. If you get up in the morning time and choose not to do nothing, guess what's gonna happen? Ain't nothing gonna happen. But if you get up and choose to set goals, and if you meet just one goal, listen, you've churned something. Churn that butter. Yeah, let me sit right here. Let me put y'all over here. Yeah, that's a little bit better for me. Yeah, definitely set your goals. And listen, you may have a plethora of goals, but just try to obtain one and make them attainable goals. And what I do is when I set my goals, I celebrate my small wins. Although I have huge goals that I have set for myself, okay, all right. I don't try to reach for the highest, because if I keep looking at the high goal, it's like I'll never get there. But if I continue making these small steps and celebrating my small wins, keep celebrating my small wins, and one day I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna be right there. Y'all gonna say, I remember when. Okay, give me some hearts on that one. Good morning. Your mindset plays a pivotal role in how your outcome is going to be. You can look at the glass as half full, or you can look at it as half empty. I choose, and I always say this, and y'all have heard me say this plenty of times, I choose to look at the glass half full. Because if I look at it half empty, I look at it being half full. Your mindset, I try to look at things to where even when life is lifing, and it's hard, and I'll be the first to admit it, it's hard to be like positive and stay positive, but you got to grab hold to that mindset and keep it and stay positive, because negativity feeds off of negativity, and I'd rather be positive and think of things of being or visualize things being better than what it is, and that'll keep me in a really good mindset. If you all haven't got that book, The Slight Edge, I would encourage you to go get the book, The Slight Edge. Good morning. By Jeff Olson. Y'all go get it. It's a really good read. You can read it in a day. It's a really good read. I see nobody's want to talk to me this morning, but I wanted to share that with you guys this morning. Because yes, that was my mindset. I don't know if y'all saw my short or not, but I said I'm walking into Monday morning with grace, gratitude, and confidence. How many of y'all done walked into Monday morning with grace, confidence, and gratitude? Hello? If you haven't, you should be. A lot of people look at Mondays like, oh God, no. Walk into Monday like, oh, today is the day. That's what I was saying to myself this morning. Oh, today is the day. For what? Whatever's going to be positive for me. And even if it's negative, everything is working like it should. And everything is going like it's supposed to go. Good morning, Darlene. Good to see you here this morning. And we're talking about the power in making small steps. What have you all started out doing, making small steps, and you feel like, listen, I'm not getting anywhere? If y'all want to be transparent this morning, what small steps have you made or are making? Just know if you're feeling down and out about your steps you've made, just know that you're making progress. One thing that I do say is when you're working out, when I was going to the gym on a consistent basis and I would invite people to go with me to the gym, they would be like, oh my God, it's so hard. It's so hard. I was like, but change is happening. Like on the first day, the second, the change is happening. I was like, how so? You don't see it. But when you done walked, a mile on the treadmill or a half a mile on the treadmill, you don't think change is happening on the inside of your body just because you don't see it and you feel all the hurt or you feel the fatigue. That's only coming from change in your body. Same as in life, be lifing. You again, for an example, you don't see that restoring your credit is gonna lead to anything good in that moment. But by you restoring your credit, taking care of things little by little, eventually, listen, you be done turned your nice little platform. No pain, no gain, absolutely. But here's the thing in the pain part, we start focusing on the pain instead of the gain. Ooh, we focusing on the pain instead of the gain. And it's hard, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. But you gotta do it. You gotta keep that mindset. You gotta keep that mindset. And you know Betty Wright said it for herself, no pain, no gain. In order to get something, you gotta give something. In order to be something, you gotta go through something. Whoo, you gotta go through the valley, honey. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. So I don't know if you guys can see it. I did set a goal this morning. And again, I just set a goal. And I don't know if you can see it, but I think if you're on your iPhone, it's down to the right of your screen. Where my goal is to get at least 5 super chats this morning. And if you're feeling generous and if you feel like you want to support the channel, then help me reach my goal this morning. You be one of the 5 super chats that is going to help me reach that goal this morning. And if you do, I appreciate that. Thank you so very much in advance. So yeah, you can just look down at the bottom and check it out. And I said we'll have a dance session if I reach my goal this morning. That's something new YouTube has pushed out. So I said I'll try it. Why not try it? One or two things can either happen. Either I can reach it or I won't reach it. But just if I don't reach, it's not going to stop me from setting goals. I'm going to continue to set the goals. So yeah, so did everybody have a wonderful weekend? I know I did. It went by so fast though. Oh my goodness, it went by fast. I'm gonna give you guys an update. I don't know if you guys can see me really good or not. Oh, hi, Hand Smoke. During the pandemic, they were giving away houses. We must keep our boots on the ground. Absolutely, keep them on the ground all day, every day. Look, coins and all, keep them on the ground. If you get coins, just scrape them. So I want to give you guys an update. So you know, a couple of weeks ago, an unwanted visitor came into my place of business, right? So what I had my ex-husband to do, he came in and I had him to move out 2 shelves, right? two of those cabinets. I had him the two that he was crawling behind. Jesus, he moved them out, and he primed the shop down. So I got to move sooner than later in painting it. So I picked my color out. I actually located two styling stations. I'm going to check those out tomorrow. And again, that's one of the reasons why I posted the goal. If you all want to help your girl out, I appreciate it and getting these super chats. But yeah, so that's the update on that. I was gonna vlog it, but honey, let me tell you, I'm gonna be real transparent. I do not go in there unless I have a client. I'm still nervous. I am. He listen, he done blocked up all the holes, and he done told me, he was like, Veronica, nothing else can get in here. I don't care until I can get it painted, and I'm not showing up until my clients show up. Listen, my client last week said, Veronica, why are you sitting in the car? I said, I'm waiting on you. He said, what? I said, yeah, I'm waiting on you. He said, I heard what happened. He said, well, is it still in? I said, no, it's not in there, but I'm not going in there until I get a client now. I'm just being honest. You come unlock the door, go on in. Good morning. Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's the update on that. I'm gonna video it to show you guys exactly what it looks like. So, and I'm gonna put it all together so it can be one video. But I am excited about the new look that's coming, and it takes time. Oh, absolutely, faith. And I know it's coming. This ain't my first rodeo. This ain't the first time I've had my boots on the ground. This is actually my third place of business that I've actually had. So yeah, and I know it takes time. I'd rather do it this way, take my time, getting a little at a time versus going in debt. Come on, somebody. Hello. Here's to that. And even with that, my clients are very supportive. They're very supportive. They understand, and I appreciate that. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. So, where we at? All right. So it looks like, I know I set a time on here, but I'm on a time restraint today. I got to take care of some business today. So everything happens for a reason. You are absolutely right. And we have to look at it as such. Remember the other day when I said the king had these four wise men, and one of them, he just believed everything he said, and everything he told the king. When the king would come to him, he would always say, everything is fine, it's going like it should. And a lot of times we don't look at it like, when mishap happens, that it's supposed to happen. We look at it like, what? I can't believe this happened. No, it happened for a reason. And a lot of times we can't see the reasoning with it, but it's always a reason. Even in getting a divorce, meeting people, all those things, everything, you don't meet anybody by chance. Everything happens for a reason. So listen, I've been on here 20 minutes. I've been working on this too. It's called Unleashing Your Power, Moving Through the Trauma of Partner Betrayal. I don't know if anybody on here has ever been betrayed by a partner or a husband or a wife, but for me, my journey, and I'm just going to say this too, when I'm dancing, I'm healing out loud. Everybody heals in different ways, right? And mine is dancing, because dancing is therapeutic for me. It makes me feel good. It takes me to another place. The songs takes me to another place, and it makes me happy, right? And some songs, let's just be real, reminds me of my marriage and the good times. And what I did say, I'm not holding on to bad memories. I'd rather hold on to the good memories, because listen, it wasn't all bad. It was not all bad. So I cherish the good memories too. So when y'all see me out here putting my boots on the ground, kicking it up, I'm really just healing out loud, right? And everybody have put their boots on the ground for a different reason, more so positive than negative. Okay. So listen, I hope you're walking into Monday with the intentions on walking in here with gratitude, walking in here with grace, and not last but not least, walking through here with confidence. Today sets the tone for the rest of the week. Hello, somebody. You are absolutely welcome, Miss Darling. And listen, with that being said, we've been on here almost 25 minutes. You all have a great rest of your Monday. And drop in the comments below. Listen, go check out the community tab. I posted something in the community tab. Leave a comment. I'm building a community where we can be supporters and helpers one to another, because that's exactly how you get through the things that you're going through in life. A lot of times we feel like we're the only ones. I'm the only one that's dealing with this. I'm the only one that this happened to. No, other people have been through what you're going through, if not worse. And sometimes with you sharing, you don't have to share your entire story, but with you sharing something that you went through and how you came through it, how you overcame it, can be the antidote to what somebody else needs to help them get through what they're going through. Yes, yes, absolutely. So, with that being said, listen, today, make it a beautiful Monday. Walk through it with grace, gratitude, and confidence. And put a smile on somebody's face. You just never know how you could change their trajectory for that day in that moment. Love you guys. I see you tomorrow morning. Please like and share.